We want to get to a place with our public speaking where it feels lighter, not necessarily light, but lighter. And how I like to do this, and I have a speaking engagement coming up later in the week, is to think about, okay, this is the message that I need to deliver. How do I bring this message to life? How do I think about how this message can be made more interesting than just these bland words on a paper? And this is how. Tone. Your tone of voice is everything. I remember in my year 9 English class, we had a fantastic teacher, and we needed to perform as one of our assignments a passage from The Merchant of Venice, a Shakespearean play. And I remember I chose a certain excerpt. I will put it up here, and let me recite it to you like this. Signor Antonio, many a time and oft in the Rialto you have rated me about my money and my usances. Still have I borne it with a patient shrug, for sufferance is the badge of all our tribe. I remember that first part of that passage, and I am years out of high school. Anyway, back to the point about tone. Now, what I enjoy about public speaking is that was words on a paper. That was words in a play. But if you've been to a live performance, if you've been to a Broadway show, a theater performance, you will see that the characters really embody their personality. They embody that persona that they are playing. Same within movies. And this is how I performed that piece, using tone, using principles of making your speech more interesting, okay? Signor Antonio, many a time and oft in the Rialto you have rated me about my money and my usances. Still have I borne it with a patient shrug, for sufferance is the badge of all our tribe. Now, you can see the difference between how I said it the first time and how I said that the second time. Now, the second time is a great demonstration of how you can use tone to make words more interesting. It's also about your body language. It's about how you connect with the audience. Regardless of whether or not they're connecting with you, you need to enter that state like you're an actor preparing for a lead role in a blockbuster movie. You need to really embody that character. You really need to embody what that message you are sharing is trying to convey, and you need to get into that zone and deliver. Now, it's actually quite fun, and if we can think about this as like a game, something that is really an opportunity for us to untap parts of ourselves that we don't do on a regular basis, because let's be honest, we're not necessarily performing words like that on a standard meeting call or when you're answering a question in class. But when you do have the floor, when you are presenting, whether it's a keynote, whether you're on a podcast, whether you're making your own YouTube video, you can use tone to really bring your message to life. So this was just a really quick video on that. And like I mentioned, I have a public speaking event that goes across 2 days later this week. And I am an MC, Master of Ceremonies, so it's my role to make sure that the program runs smoothly. I introduce the different segments of the program. And this is for a research conference that is run actually at my university that I graduated from. So I sort of know the forum a bit, but because it's an academic event and the people who are presenting and who I'll be introducing are academics, they have accomplished a lot of great things in research. They've published papers in journals. The tone sometimes can be a bit flat. And so I want to really bring their profiles to life. I want to bring the message of the conference, the theme of the conference to life. This is where I would encourage you to think about what opportunities you have coming up to speak, even if it's not necessarily where you're up front on a stage. Maybe it's in a work meeting, maybe it's in a presentation you're giving at work, maybe it is an assignment for class, a presentation for class in your school. Think about how you can make the words come alive and make the message more interesting by performing like a character in a film, in a play, and have fun with it, because this is how we're going to reach that point where public speaking feels lighter. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in another video with more public speaking confidence tips. Have a great week.